Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today is all about telling you about my very crazy hair journey, how I became natural, what I was doing before I was natural, because I was not natural my whole life. My mom definitely gave me a perm at like 4 or 5 years old because she said she couldn't handle it. So yeah, I'm just going to get right into it. Whew. Let me start off with like me K through 12th grade, okay? So I always had permed hair and I always had a long, thick permed hair, okay? So I think that is just genetics. My mom has thick hair. My dad is bald now, but he had a lot of hair when he was growing up as well. So I think part of me just having thick, long hair is genetics, right? My mom would usually have me, my mom did all kind of stuff with my hair. I'd be half up, half down, you know, the pigtails, the braids, the twist. And from a young age, I was taught how to roll my hair, and I would literally roll my hair every night in some little rollers. If my hair was in a ponytail, I'd have to roll the ponytail. I'd do that. And that's how I would go to school. It wasn't until high school when I started playing around with my hair. Almost everybody has this phase where they are done looking at their natural hair state. I wanted color and I wanted to cut my hair. So sophomore year, I did just that. I highlighted my hair and I cut it to my shoulders. Mind you, I have very long hair. And I absolutely loved it. And from there, it just went downhill. So then I moved on to red hair, and I had burgundy hair for, I think, like probably late sophomore year all the way to senior year. I had red hair, dark red, of course, not like the red that you see back here. And I was straightening my hair every 2 weeks. I was just doing all kind of stuff I had no business doing. I still had hair. It wasn't as thick, it wasn't as healthy, but I still had hair. It wasn't until I got to college where everything just took a turn, okay? So my freshman year in college, I was on the dance team, and I made the decision to cut my hair the day before I tried out for the dance team. I actually liked my cut, but being on the dance team, I decided to not get a sew-in. I never had a sew-in in my life. When I found out like how much it costs to get a sew-in, I ain't had no money either. So the whole football season, whenever we danced, I wore my regular hair. And Dancing Dolls is known for their curly, beautiful hair, right? So every single week I was washing and flat ironing my hair. So in high school, when it was like every 2 weeks, it now turned into every week. And not only that, but we would have events sometimes. Some weekends we would have events on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I was putting heat on my hair all 3 of those days just to start over again and do the same thing next week. So that happened for the whole fall semester, and I literally ended up with no hair. Like, you can see in some doll pictures where I started off with hair. You know, the little bit of hair that I had, it was, even though it was short because I had just cut it, it was still very healthy. And towards the end of the year, I just literally had no hair. So that's when my hair basically took the turn for the worse. And that is also when, in 2014, when I found out about natural hair. Like, I started finding out that people were going natural and stuff like that, I started to get very interested in it. But I was so discouraged and I was so used to a perm that I just did not know how I was going to deal with it. My mom told me that she put a perm in my hair for a reason. And that I wasn't gonna be able to deal with my natural hair. So I didn't do anything with it. It was so bad. I hated looking at it. So I finally decided to get a sew-in because we still had events going on spring semester while I was on the dance team, to where I could not deal with my hair being any more damaged because I was literally gonna have no hair. So yeah, I had got my first sew-in spring semester and my hair was still the worst it had ever been. Like, I cringe when I look at photos of 2014 and 2015 whenever I just didn't have any hair. So then the summer, so this is now summer 2015, I decided I wasn't gonna put perms no more. I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm going natural. And if you're like me when you went natural, it took you a minute, right? I said I wasn't gonna put a perm, and I let my best friend give me a box perm, and that was the dumbest decision I had ever made in my life. But I just could not deal with my natural hair that was growing out of my head. I never saw that before. I did not know what to do with it. And so I told my best friend, give me a perm, and literally all my hair fell out and I was back at square one. So I went back to school in the fall. This is fall 2015. Still didn't have no hair. Said I wasn't gonna put a perm again. And I put another perm, y'all. After, mind you, I just said that literally almost all of my hair fell out whenever I put a box perm that summer. And then I went and I put another perm. That's literally how hard it was. I just couldn't fathom actually dealing with what they would call new growth. I was so used to anytime I saw that, time to get a perm, right? So I put another perm and I kept that perm. You know, the perm that come in the buckets. I literally said this was my last perm, but I kept the perm just in case I needed to go back, right? But that really was my last perm after that. So I finally stopped putting perms and I started transitioning. So I did not do a big chop. That just wasn't me. I thought I was gonna look crazy with no hair. You know, I still to this day think I got some lumps on my head that would just prevent me from looking good with a bald head. So I didn't do that. I transitioned, starting spring 2016. I started transitioning the spring of 2016. That's when I put my second sew-in, and I just decided I wasn't going back. And if I could deal with just keeping a sew-in in and not having to deal with my hair, then that's what I was going to do. And that's what I did. And so when the summer of 2016 came, that's when I was doing like the braid, like the 5 braids going straight back, right? I was just doing anything I could to not have to deal with my hair while it was growing out. And sometimes I would try like a braid out or something. I think that's all I did. If I didn't have actual braids in my hair, then I would try a braid out. That was summer 2016. And I remember putting a sew-in in and seeing like my new growth. And I was just so shocked. I was like, oh my God, I see curls. Like I didn't see curls. I was like, I see waves. Like, what is this stuff? That's the longest I ever saw new growth, right? So I was just intrigued. So I decided to keep going. Still had that perm in my cabinet, waiting to be pulled out whenever necessary, but that was really my last time. I also did a lot of buns. I just threw my hair in a bun, because I didn't want to see it. Because transitioning hair, when you're dealing with two type of textures in your hair, it is so hard to deal with. Like, if I would have known how hard it was going to be, I would have just cut my hair. I think if I could go back, I would have just cut my hair completely off. And it would have grown faster. But even transitioning, my hair still grew fast because it was in protective styles. Then now we're in my junior year. The fall and the spring, I'm still transitioning. What happened is I would just keep getting sew-ins. Sew-ins, take my hair out, let it breathe for like 2 or 3 weeks, put another sew-in. So I would go back and forth from wearing sew-ins to wearing my real hair. And when I would wear my real hair, I was still trying to do roller sets because I did roller sets with permed hair a lot. And I was still trying to do that with my transitioning hair, but it was hard. I still wanted to let my hair breathe, so I didn't just put a sew-in back to back to back. Like maybe for like 3 weeks to a month, I will try to wear my real hair. And I did a lot of ponytails. I would put a ponytail in, and then I would put perm rods on the ends of my hair that were in the ponytail. And that was actually a really cute style. I really missed that style. That was what I found was when I didn't have sew-ins in, was the quickest way and the cutest way to wear my hair. So yeah, I would do that. And then summer finally came around and I decided to cut my hair off. I was over it. It was spur of the moment because I had still planned on transitioning, but I went home for a weekend and I was just like, I'm gonna do it. So I went in the bathroom, cut all my hair off, and by then my hair had grown a lot. And this was just in 1 year because I started transitioning spring semester 2016. So about 1.5 years, because I think I cut my hair off either in June or July. And I had a little fro, but I could still put my hair up in a puff. And y'all, I was so mesmerized because when you're transitioning, you don't really see your curl pattern like that. Like you see the waves, but once you actually cut all those dead ends off, you actually see it curl up. And I was so mesmerized. I was like, you mean to tell me all my life I had curls? Like real life curls, and nobody told me? I was just so mesmerized. So then I immediately put braids in my hair, right? Because I really didn't know what to do with it. I was still trying to get used to it. So I immediately put braids in my hair. And when I took the braids out, I got my hair cut. So I actually flat ironed my natural hair to get it cut because I don't think I knew of anybody that knew how to cut my hair while it was curly. I actually have never got my hair cut while it was curly or while it was in its natural state ever before. But anyway, I flat ironed my hair to cut the dead ends off and make sure that my natural hair was even. So once I did that, I went back to a sew-in, y'all. I went back to my sew-ins. So I was doing that. And just like I was doing when my hair was transitioning, I was doing the same thing when I had first became natural. So I would put a sew-in and then I would take my hair out, let it breathe. But this time when I was letting it breathe, I was trying new hairstyles. So we're now in senior year and I was trying when I would take my hair out, I would try a twist out, or I would try a wash and go. So I did that a lot, and it was cool to see how sharp my hair was when I first did a twist out, and then towards the end of the semester, fall, senior year, whenever I would try it again, because I would literally do sew-in hair, let my hair breathe, put another sew-in, let my hair breathe, just to see how it was growing. So I flat ironed my hair again in December to trim it, and my hair had grown so much since, I think it was like June or July. My hair had grown so much. And then I got braids. And I would just repeat the cycle, y'all. Now we're in 2018 and I'm graduating. And I'm graduating from college, and I flat ironed my hair again because I wanted some long tresses for graduation. And I could not believe how much my hair had grown in 1 year from me just doing protective styles and every now and then letting my hair breathe. My hair literally went from here to like here in a year. It was absolutely crazy. So I would say that I had a pretty good transitioning first year natural type of journey. I really enjoyed it. The only thing was that when I did my sew-ins, I did sew-ins with leave out. And so the front of my hair was damaged from the wrist. That was the only thing that I didn't like. But after I flat ironed my hair in 2018, that's when it took a turn for the worse. That's when I started being stupid and started doing the same stuff that I was doing in high school. I colored my hair. So I went and got highlights. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see when I did that. Oh, so before that, so I was doing a lot of wash and goes summer 2018. Like that was my go-to, a wash and go. My hair was healthy. It really was. Even with the little damage I had in the front, it was shaking back. And then that's when I decided to color my hair. I was like, ooh, now's the time. I got some hair. You know, my hair is starting to look like how I did when I was younger, as far as the length and the thickness. And I got carried away and I decided to go get some highlights. So when I got the highlights, I flat ironed my hair again. So that was me flat ironing my hair twice that summer, because I did it for graduation in May and then I did it again in like July to color my hair. Very stupid idea. My hair was a little damaged, but it wasn't that bad. It really wasn't. And then I went off to law school, y'all. So when I got to law school, I had to do a lot of twist outs. Like twist outs became my go-to instead of wash and goes. So that's literally all I did. And then I came back in December. I would always come back home for Christmas. And I was not satisfied with my little brown highlights. So I would get my hair colored again. I don't know what I was thinking. I do not know. And this time I bleached my hair. And that was the worst decision ever. Ever. My hair was terrible. Literally terrible. Whenever I came back to school and I had finally washed my hair for the first time after I colored it, like it was just straight pieces. And I was literally just in the mirror just cutting it off. Like I was so mad at myself for what I had done. My curls weren't the same. I should have known they weren't going to be the same. Like, duh, girl, you about to bleach your hair. But whatever. I would literally sit in the mirror every time I was doing a style, or anytime I washed my hair was wet, and I just continuously cut off dead ends. And then I finally couldn't deal with it because just touching my hair, bleach in my hair was just so bad. It felt bad. It looked bad. So I ended up getting a box dye and dyeing my hair back black. And my hair was still damaged, of course, but at least it was all one color. When I dyed my hair black, my hair was still very bad in the front. Like, just dyeing your hair black is not gonna get rid of your damaged hair. So I tried some wash and goes, but I had to like do a lot of ponytails or like try to do a cute hairstyle in the front and leave my hair out in the back because like I said, it was really just the front that was color damaged. I did that, but then my hair turned brown, okay? Because I had bleach in my hair. So, of course, putting a black box dye in my hair, it's not going to stay. It didn't. My hair turned brown. I don't really like brown hair, okay? And so I decided to put a burgundy box dye in my hair. I'm still messing around with color. I'm still being stupid, even after my hair is completely damaged, okay? But by then, I'm not even gonna lie, by then it was low-key shaking back, right? I was doing a lot of deep conditions, and I was still chipping away at any damage I saw. I do that all the time. Like, if I just see damage, I cut it up to the point where I can, to where it doesn't look retarded and my hair is not right here while the hair in the back is looking healthy. And that's another thing. When I colored my hair the first and the second time, it was only the front half of my hair that I colored. So I had beautiful, healthy hair in the back and damaged hair in the front. And that's low-key still how it was up until a week ago, when I decided to finally actually get a nice cut with some layers and take what was left of the damaged hair off that was in the front of my hair. So yeah, like I said, this is 2 year law school. My hair is burgundy. So I'm back to twist outs. I'm doing a lot of twist outs. Also, because my hair was so damaged from December of 2018 to December of 2019, I did not trim my hair and I did not flat iron my hair. So I went a whole year without doing either of those. I was really just trying to shake my hair back. And anytime I would trim my hair, I would get a silk press with it. So I was just like, no, I don't want to get a silk press. I don't want nobody touching my hair either, so I don't really want to trim it. So I just left it alone, and I would just cut away myself, like I said, at the damaged ends. So that was a goal of mine because I had messed up my hair so much. That was the goal of mine, was to not put heat on it for a year. And I was successful at that. December 2019, I finally flat ironed my hair, and my hair was longer than ever. So even with all the bad stuff that I did to my hair, I still kind of tried to work around it with not putting heat on it. And even though I was doing box dyes, my hair can handle box dyes, and I always knew my hair could handle box dyes, and I was doing sew-ins, and I would try to match my leave out with whatever color sew-in I had. So that wasn't really an issue. I just made sure to deep condition my hair a lot while it was colored, or every time I washed it while it was colored, and I made sure not to put heat on it. December 2019 came around. I flat ironed my hair. I got it trimmed. It was looking good. And I was like, oh wow, my hair is so long. I was feeling myself. And so then I decided to be stupid again. And I flat ironed my own hair in February of 2020. Me, flat ironed it by myself. And I actually made that last for a whole month. So from the beginning of February to the end, I had my hair straightened. And so that created more damage in the front after I just went a year without straightening my hair. That did create, you know what? I thought I was only stupid back then. I still be doing some stupid stuff, y'all. Ooh, but what I notice about my hair is that it grows back, right? So, whatever. I did that, and that's how I ended up with the hair that I have now. I went back to my twist outs after I did my silk press in February, and I still was only able to do twist outs because my hair in the front was bad. So last week I finally went and got my hair cut. I got layers in the front. She didn't cut it in its natural state though, so I'm very curious to see if my curls will look in unison and it'll all be back to how it was summer 2018. I hope so, y'all. I really hope so. I just want to be able to do my hair and not have to worry about damage, right? So we'll see. But my best friend gave me some braids and I'm so excited about it. I'm so glad I don't have to do my hair for a month. So yeah, when I take this out, I'ma see if we working with something, if I can start doing wash and goes again and my hair actually look good and I not have to doctor it up in the front. We'll see. That is pretty much my natural hair journey. I've played with color a good bit. I've tried a lot of styles on my hair. But one thing I will say is what grew my hair, especially in that period of me finally cutting all my dead ends off in 2017 to 2018, that year, it was protective styles, y'all. It really was. And you have to take care of your hair while it's in a protective style. That means still washing it and conditioning it. Just because you have your hair in a sew-in doesn't mean you can't. Doesn't mean you don't have to still wash your hair. I did that, and I never kept my sew-ins or braids in too long either to where my actual hair was getting damaged. And in between protective styles, I always let my hair breathe. So in addition to telling y'all about my natural hair journey, those are just a few tips if you want to see hair growth. So I'm excited about my hair journey now that I cut a good bit off, cut all the heat damage off, hopefully. I'm excited to see what I do next. I'm sure I'm going to do something I'm going to regret again. And I know I put my hair through a lot, but I know what to do to make sure that it gets back healthy. I always know what to do to make sure that it gets back healthy. It's just me actually doing it. And once it's back healthy, letting it stay healthy for a while before I decide to go mess it up again. So now that I have an actual YouTube channel, I can actually document my stupid stuff. Or not. Because, I might be turning into a better me. And just letting my hair be what it is. We'll see. But yeah, that really concludes this video. I just wanted to show y'all that you can go from literally no hair in your head, me in 2014 and 2015, completely damaged, rotten. Oh, my hair was banged up and busted. It was so bad. You can go from that to beautiful hair. You just have to take care of it. Honestly, take care of it. I fully believe in low manipulation and protective styles for your hair. I definitely think that's how my hair grew at the pace that it grew when I was my first years natural. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all got something out of it. I know I'll be rambling when I talk, but yeah, if you enjoy watching this video, like, comment, subscribe, And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.